drivers behind the lines. Let's start this first match in 3, 2, 1, go.
And we're off in autonomous. The first 15 seconds programmed by the human players to do what you see them doing right now. Scoring coral on the reef gains them 7 points high atop the coral reef. Dropping it into the trough gains them some points as well. Moving off the starting line gets them 3 points apiece. As we're tied up coming out of autonomous, the human players now have control for 2 minutes and 15 seconds of controlled action at the bottom of the sea. 52-93, they've got a piece of algae in their possession over to the processor. Placing it in the processor, that's worth 6 points for their alliance, as it's 27 for the blue and 25 for the red with 1:55 left to go. 1683. That's the Techno Titans placing one high atop the reef. That's worth 5 points as the Red Alliance closes in on the Blue Alliance. 1 point separation right now with 1:43 to go. As the Techno Titans score another 5 for their alliance, it's still neck and neck, red and blue, battling it out at the bottom of the sea. The ocean waters are clear. We can see all of the action taking place along the seafloor as the bots try to rebuild the reef and process the algae. Processing it in a processor gets them 6 points. Scoring it in the net on top of the barge gains them 4 points for their alliance, as it's now 65 for the red, 53 for the blue with 1:13 left to go here in match number 1 of what will be a total of 90 qualifying matches over the course of these next 3 days. The Red Alliance scoring 5 more points as it's 73-57. With 59 seconds left to go, it's 52-93. Places coral upon the reef as well. 52-93 and 44-68 at the reef as 44-68. The Lynx Robotics places it in a trough for 2 points right now, as it's now 77-65 with 41 seconds left to go. 50-74, that's the Robo Mustangs coming away from the reef, heading back towards the coral zone, trying to pick up some more of that coral at 1683. The Techno Titans trying to score in the middle branch. That's worth 4 points for the Red Alliance. It's 93-74 with 21 seconds left to go. We're now in the end game where bots can score by climbing towards the surface using the cages. Anchored deep for both alliances right now. They can also park up underneath the barge for 2 points apiece, as it's 109-79 with 5 seconds left to go. The bots heading out as 1683 comes off the bottom of the ocean floor. At the end of the match, they have to be off of the ocean floor in order to gain 12 points for their alliance. If they can score more than 14 points in the barge zone, they can gain a valuable ranking point. All right, as we've done all season long, and maybe for those that haven't seen it so far this year, we'll look at the big screen up above us, the big Jumbotron. When we see the fish swimming on the reef, they will swim on the reef in the color of the alliance that was victorious in that match. And that'll tell us who's victorious, and then we'll give you an overview of what the ranking points were and any fouls that may have been committed that we know of. Match number 1 now complete as we await the results. All right, they're releasing the fish out upon the reef. Let's take a look and see who is victorious in that match. Maybe. They're having a little bit of difficulty. There we go. The Red Alliance victorious in that match as the red fish are swimming on the reef with a score of 115-96. And believe it or not, we have a new high score for the event here in Mercer at 115. The Red Alliance gained 3 ranking points for the victory. They also gained a ranking point for the coral and autonomous. The Blue Alliance gained their autonomous ranking point and also scored more than 14 points in the barge zone.